posted ones. It's so quiet. Oh my god. It is so quiet. But I'm gonna attempt to do a video. It's definitely around 3 in the morning. It's 2:50. I meant to do this video, this is giving me ASMR vibes, I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking about doing ASMR too, but basically, it is so quiet over here. It's giving me anxiety. Okay. I wanted to do a video talking about embracing darkness in life, and tie it in with a Bible verse. Let's just start with the Bible verse, okay? So yeah, James 1:17, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. So in Google, it says this verse emphasizes that all good and perfect things originate from God, who is presented as the unchangeable and generous Father of lights, in contrast to the ever-changing sun and stars. Okay. It says, unlike the changing celestial bodies that cast shadows, God is constant and without change or variation. So I think that's cool. It's also really warm. I don't know. I feel like I get warm randomly. But basically, have you ever heard anybody say in life, oh, life's about choices, and it's like, I put cinnamon in my coffee this morning, and that was a choice, and it's like, am I gonna have the best day ever because I put cinnamon in my coffee? I might, but the point is there's gonna be shit things that happen today that are outside of my control, regardless of whether or not in the timeline that I put cinnamon in my coffee this morning. There's going to be exterior influences in my environment that, for better or for worse, are attracted to lightness and brightness, and anything that's there's going to be darkness that finds lightness every time, every day, every way, in a myriad of ways. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, do you ever feel like you get caught up in making choices in life and whatnot? So, do you think life's about choices? Do you think that's all there is to life? Because arguably, that's all life is every single day. You wake up and you make a choice after the next choice after the next choice, and a sliver of small decisions has created a subatomic momentum for yourself and an arsenal of power where you're okay, these are my choices that are gonna lead me to these things. That's cool. So those are the things we can control. But what about the darkness in the world that was here before we ever even got here? That's looking for any moment when our guard is down to do and snip on in there and ruin the joy and ruin the light and ruin the brightness. Some of you who are watching are natural healers. Some of you who are watching are natural lighthouses, light workers, and understand the energy transference. When you walk into a room and you just have that kind of different presence, and your energy is like so bright that darkness will find you, which is kind of fucked if you think about it. But it's cool because it like tests our faith and our perseverance. But it's definitely like 3 in the morning right now. It's like 2:55 in the morning. Excuse my burp. I know it's not ladylike, but if you're catching this video, I want you to remember that no matter what choices you make in life, there's going to be, for less or better, like this is the word choice I'm using, but no matter what choices you're gonna make in life, there's gonna be bullshit, like a lot of bullshit that you have to deal with, even if you make like all the right choices. And so, okay, yeah, that was the other thing that I was gonna talk about. You know that other saying that says, how you do one thing is how you do everything? I kind of think that how you fight darkness, how you fight anything that's of resistance against what your goal is, I think that's how you like fight everything. So they say that a lot of people say that like, oh, life's about choices, and like, yeah, it is, it for sure is. Like, am I gonna get turkey or am I gonna get ham on that sandwich today at lunch? It's gonna make the difference. But it's like, I think when we're really down to the nitty gritty, there's darkness in every single situation, every single room, and on every single street, and every single building. There's darkness, and it's beautiful. It's not bad. Darkness has the potential to be destructive. But like, for example, you see this in my foyer. There's like laundry that I just continue to stare at and think about doing, and that represents yang energy. It's like, you see these books right here? These like, it sets a vibe of like yang energy, because it's like studious, industrious, laborious, like labor, like work, and like labor and work. It's like yang energy. And so darkness can also be defined as yang energy, because that's the opposite of the yin, and that lightness. So it's like yin and the yang, the yang, the yang, black and the white, and it makes it complete and whole and perfect. So there's nothing to be afraid of at all in this life, because we have God who has the lightness in us and who's gonna like protect us at all times. And like, all we have to do is pray, and like, I mean, well, that's actually a lot of work, but what we have to do is like pray and like keep the faith and like maintain a positive attitude, and like that is the hard work, if you ask me, because there's so much of the like polarizing energies around us that are like bringing in kind of like are drawn to the positive energies. But as soon as like the positive energy is kind of like present, it's almost this feeling of wanting to protect your high energy and your positive vibes, in fear that it might be exploited by the darkness. However, I feel like there's many moments of opportunity for education and enlightenment in the moments of the darkness. So I just wanted to like make a video that was like, hey, isn't it cool to think about how life is arguably about choices? Yes, but even on a broader spectrum, it's like life is about embracing the total darkness. That was even here before we ever even got here, before we even had the conscious and the critical thought ability to like make a choice. There's darkness that always wants to destroy. There was fire, you know what I'm saying? Like before there was like fucking anything. Like there was nothing. There was black, and then there was water. Over the water there's blackness, over the void of the water, and everything like that. But then for like based on like what you believe in stuff, there was like nothing but elements, natural elements, and it's like there was that darkness that wanted to do nothing but just like destroy. And technically, based on what you believe, like the Big Bang, that was the most destructive force that created everything, and that was nothing but darkness and destructiveness when it like created everything, like the Big Bang. Like, so based on what you believe, etc., it's like there's, and like regardless of what you believe, also like the point is like in the video, when we live our lives, it's not just daily choices, it's who you're choosing to become while you're fighting that darkness. And like you can fight the same way with the same stout conviction and the same way like every single time. And so it's cool. I always used to feel like kind of like that one song by Tupac, all eyes, no, yeah, all eyes on me, or the world against me. It's the Tupac song. I think the world against me. Me against the world. Oh God, yeah. The lyrics. It's just me against the world. Ooh, ooh, nothing to lose. It's just me against the world, baby. Ooh, I got nothing to lose. It's just me against the world. Oh, oh, stuck in the game. Me against the world, baby. Can you picture my prophecy? Stress in the city. The cops is hot for me. The project is full of bullets, though bodies is dropping. There ain't no stopping me. Constantly moving while making millions. Witnessing killings. Leaving dead bodies in abandoned buildings. Can't reach the children 'cause they're illin'. Addicted to killing, and they appeal from the cap peeling without feeling. But will they last or be blasted? Hard-headed bastard, maybe he'll listen in his casket. Okay, so I feel like there's times in my life where I feel like it's me against the world, and it's like there's so much darkness and so much forces that are uncertain and chaotic and unpredictable that are coming across my path, and I'm embroiled all of a sudden in like other people's problems and other people's projections or etc. And so it's like actually the darkness in others is nothing to, when you see it, it's nothing to be afraid of. It's actually a moment of opportunity for education, something about ourselves, because we're all mirrors of each other. And so if there's some darkness or behavior from somebody else that you don't like, it's most likely teaching you something about yourself that you don't like about yourself. Like usually, like for example, if someone does something, like one of my close friends, like one of the things that I love the most about one of my closest friends is that he's stubborn as hell. But then I realize like I think I'm pretty damn stubborn. And so I think that's why he and I are really good friends and always have been, and probably always will be. So it's like things in other people that you like see, you're like, ugh, you're so stubborn. Then when you think about it, and you're like, oh wait, I'm stubborn too. Okay. Get a real thick head. And then you're like, wait, I have the thick skull too. And you're like, that's interesting. So the things that that's like also, it's like very interesting, like when you're attracted to somebody else, it's the shadow that you're attracted to. So the darkness in life is actually a good thing. And that's why this video, the title of this video, by the way, is, it's like basically just about embracing darkness. I haven't really thought about the whole title all the way, but the point is in life to embrace the darkness, and that's how we become a full, integrated, complete, whole versions of ourselves. So I hope you've enjoyed, and remember that every good and perfect gift comes from above in James 1:17. And I'll see you guys in my jump rope video for my morning workout. Peace out, chosen ones, and yeah, I guess I'm introducing myself at the end of the video. And if this is your first time seeing me, hello, welcome to the Kimberly Ponce channel. Where we talk about awesome things literally all the time. Peace out.